Meatball, can you believe this? Can you believe this? This is the one and only Moneyball hoodie on AndrewMoMoney.com right now. 15% off. Moneyball mug, 15% off. And now Diamond Toes flip-flops. 15%. Oh, what's up? How's it going? How is every little thing? We got to look at some charts with our GME and AMC story coming in straight. Now, we had seen GME continue on this downtrend, just a little bit of a peak above that downtrend from January, and now we're looking at GME up 4%, just $3 away from 180. We were close. Today's high was 179, so that's 80 cents away from $180 today. Let's make those two charts. I want to see double. Put AMC on this side, down 3%, still looking good above the 1218 right now, and GME on the other side. So AMC had a high of 1284 today. GME had a high of 179. Let's look at that options chain to make sure exactly how many options are going to be in the money. We are looking at calls from 1218. Right, we have less than our 110,000 calls expiring in the money for AMC. So this is the next step. $13, even halfway up to $13, we would be back into the quintuple digits. So AMC has a different kind of fight today for your Power Hour broadcast. My name is Andrew, and we are getting it on. So once more, we're going to do some live technical analysis for you guys. We're going to go into the Power Hour, but first we got to talk to those of you who are currently here. And that means I need to pull up where my, where is my tab that I have that on? But we do have Troy Hurd, we got Krimmer, we got Russ L, we got Joji Soares, Brenton Haynes, Ken Fabio Yo, saying hi to those of you who are apes and are ready for this vicious Black Friday deal. Not every single stock is on a major deal. MindMed had a great power hour yesterday, now down 10%. Ethereum down 12, Dogecoin down 11, Bitcoin down 10. Is this the right time? How do we know? Well, luckily we have a little tool called Cheat Code Algorithm. This is your cheat code here, and we're going to be covering the 30-minute charts and the 5-minute charts for the Bitcoin and AMC bounces that inevitably will be coming back up, maybe even into Power Hour. Kevin Burton Pitts, Power Hour should be interesting, to say the least. To say the least. Okay, wait here. Hold on. Where is that merch store link? That's why I'm even I'm having trouble figuring out where it is. 15% off merch on our way to 90K subs. Merch store. I coded that website out. That's pretty cool. Wanda out is good news. Is that what we are looking at today? Chinese billionaire exits AMC in reversal of global expansion. That's the ticket right here. 30 minutes ago. That is the hive mind coming in, swooping down, telling us what's up. China giving the double whammy to the not only the crypto market, but also to AMC, the company that is in our heart, right? And you already heard from the hive mind. This might be good news overall. Wanda Group Co. Speaking. Everyone seen WandaVision yet? Okay. Wanda is founded by Chinese billionaire Wang Jianlin, has almost entirely exited its investment in AMC. This is the right AMC. Yesterday we saw AMC X, AMC Network. Like, what exactly is that? Wanda, which bought the theater chain in 2012 for $2.6 billion, cut its stake to just a tiny fraction, according to regulatory filing Friday. That's today, compared to its 6.8% in an April 9th disclosure. Wanda has been trimming its position in AMC for months as the chain struggled with the pandemic, but also as the group contracts its investment outside of China. So this is basically the Chinese and the US war. We've been talking about this. Mr. Wonderful was talking about this. We were talking about this with the stock that fell 90% TIRX. And it seems like it's a continuation of that trend here. Grimmer, welcome to the Ape family, my friend. Grimmer, I thought it was always part of the Ape family. Oh no. Russ L has just joined as a Mo Monkey. That is a special operations infantry member of the Meatball Army. The Moon Platoon. Very cool. Jezebel says, seems like the hedgies can't manage to keep both AMC and GME down at the same time. It's a beautiful sight, truly, right? We have one in the pocket and one in the bush, but that's okay. This is currently AMC's day to try and retake its own VWAP up 20 cents, 27 cents away from its current price action. So 1240. We had seen for the last 2 days of trading that the VWAP is where AMC's price action ultimately converges. So I am hopeful that within this hour, for the power hour, we're going to see a reconvergence to VWAP. And in after hours, I'm assuming 1257 won't be far away. Meanwhile, GME has been trending above its VWAP ever since it bounced and then took its VWAP at 1225 Eastern. And now, after seeing its high at 179.22, a soft rejection that was immediately buckled by the bulls, and the bulls seem to still control with the EMA coming in to converge with 176. Now we have a double tight floor for price action on GME side. Looking like we're about to see that bounce right away. Death the Omega says, IPOE, I can smell the squeeze coming like fresh OJ. Fresh OJ here. And if we've seen anything from the past, it's that even when there's no technical indicator that AMC is going to bounce off, I mean, there's a pretty tight floor there. However, if GME starts a rip in the last 30 minutes before power hour is over, we might see something similar to AMC as the two tend to trend together. Wanda gone. Wanda be gone. Stock still surges 477%. Seems like WandaVision. I keep saying WandaVision. Seems like Wanda has paper-handed hard. So, scissors in the chat. As you know, when we get up to 1,000 likes, we're going to crack open that Glen. And we didn't get to see Meatball's dab last time, so we're going to have Meatball do his very first trick. He's going to dab at 1,000 likes. Ready, Meatball? Excited? Here you go. He's excited. Oh, man. Let's see. Hey, Andrew. Question about options. To buy calls, you have to own enough of the underlying to cover the 100 shares per option in order to buy a call? If that makes sense? No. You are buying the option of being able to buy that stock for a certain price later. Right? That's why it's called an option. Delta hedging occurs on the side of whatever institution or market maker or hedge fund that sold you that option. So they have to decide how many shares that they should hold on hand. And there's a lot of Greek that comes with it, but basically if you have your call option, if you have your strike price rolled over by the actual price, that's likely 100% hedged, which means they probably have almost all of the 100 shares that they need per contract. Where's my Kofefe? Thought I had a coffee around here somewhere. SEC suing hedge fund. Do want to be able to talk about that in just a second. Hold on a sec. Let me pull up the ye old super stonk. When Lambo? Everyone's seen the Lamborghini on the moon meme. Well, not a meme, but it's on its actual like page so far. So. Well, while I look for that, I think there was a update for Apes that still doubt technical analysis. Here's a little clip from Mr. Roaring Kitty. This is posted by Badass Trader. I have sound.
I use technical analysis. Ooh, right? I mean, now even the value folks are shaking their heads at me. But I don't know what to say. The charts do a good job of illustrating the trends, prevailing sentiment, and even the fundamental events that are unfolding, which is frustrating as a fundamentals-focused value investor because I've invested in stock in the past, and then after the fact, I'll look back on the chart and just thinking, damn, all that fundamental research I did, I could have just been tracking the chart. And not always, right? It's not perfect, but the technical analysts know this, but it's a good enough shortcut that it should be used. Now, by the same token, right? You have many value folks who are criticizing the charts, saying that they're following everything. And the technical analysts, they do the same thing. They think the fundamentals folks that they're all crazy for looking at that stuff. And the truth is, I think both sides have a point, and so that's why I'm always like. I think it's beneficial to use both. That's part of my edge. I feel I'm kind of surprised more people don't.
It's kind of his edge. I mean, fundamentals is the underlying, I would say the underlying younger child of pattern trading. And we've heard cynics from both sides say that, oh, you know, fundamentals doesn't really work because of how it's manipulated. Pattern trading doesn't really work because how it's manipulated. Hey, like, try your best to hold on to the idea that these bounces, they come from a prediction entirely based around pattern trading. So if that's your cynic inside you talking, just take a quick walk around the park, get a couple of signals, and understand that, you know, hedge funds can't work 24/7. Oftentimes, in the most crucial of times, they want to shake our faith, but democracy will ultimately reign when it comes to these market forces, which ultimately is what pattern trading is trying to understand. Let's see. Troy Hurd is deep in Doge. Love that Doge here. Okay, wait, hold on. So I have located SEC Sue's hedge fund. What? Is this Roaring Kitty now? No, I'm pretty sure that's old, but that's a good snippet, honestly. Okay, SEC Sue's hedge fund, 5/19/21. That was yesterday, or was that 2 days ago? States naked short selling is illegal and asks for a July trial. Read the last page. Right. Link to the filing. Now the interesting part is SEC seeks injunctive relief, disgorgement of ill-gotten gains with prejudgment interest and civil penalties. Now the money gained would be taken away, removing the incentive to do this along with any other fines. Gary's doing his job. Hey, we've been saying this. We've been saying Gary's doing his job for a while. Okay, so SEC sues. And hold on, some solid logic in the comments. The hedge fund gains of 250 million is the ill-gotten gains. This gets set up by legal precedent. Ooh hoo hoo. Nice. Co-location filings matter a lot more than you think they do. SEC sues hedge fund filed 5/19/21. This is just a comment, I think. Well, there it is. Yes, Joji Sora is making a great analogy to poker. That's a good point. Okay. All right. So we have that. We'll make a video about that. Again, AMC coming off of a bounce from 12/12. Now we haven't seen a lot of that action, even in the consolidation from a few hours ago. But this bounce is now 12 cents all the way up to 26. That's a 14-cent bounce. AMC is getting topped at a little bit lower than where it was resisted before. So its price action, definitely a little bit strange, but this could be the beginning of a beautiful impulse wave back up to its VWAP. Once again, we already said it's not that far off from its volumetric weighted average price. Let's see. 10 million primary targets acquired. Yeah, don't stress. You guys, we've been telling you to start thinking about exit strategies for a long time. Don't stress. Nothing has changed much for the actual makeup of the squeeze potential. Wells Fargo to liquidate. Let's get rid of all of that news. Whereas 005. Melvin closes, blah, blah, blah. That was from yesterday. Okay, so we have a go, no-go launch. checklist. And then we had how much 10 grand is worth invested in AMC stock. We already saw that earlier. Okay, GameStop looking like it's taking a quick dip back underneath 176. Still has a solid chance to cross over its EMA, but right now it's trending underneath it. Hey guys, when is that shareholders meeting? June 9th for GME? I believe that's what you're asking for. Okay, so the SEC getting sued, SEC suing hedge fund for misconduct of registered broker dealer. BTIG. So who is that? Who is ye old BTIG? Roy Hurd is saying, hit that like button, peeps. Yeah, that would be nice if you guys wouldn't mind. Okay, let me see. Troy Hurd, gotta show Andrew some support, like button. Yeah, we just gotta make that math make sense. Every time you do hit that like button, it does help another Mo Monkey or Moon Platoon member get the word out about this message that we are currently seeing some pretty tasty dips. And if you were able to buy in when we jumped on the stream, you would actually be sitting pretty on a little bit of a small rip. AMC side. Now for Bitcoin, we dipped below 37,000 briefly and now is still trending sideways. Let's try to see it on the lower chart, a 3 or 5 minute chart. Not a clear picture of potential rip coming in soon. Let's look at Doge. Doge USD. Right now there are some like weird bears coming in and saying that like stable coins are going to be in trouble, and that's pretty hard to believe. It's pretty sensationalist to say the least. There was a 4 out of 4 buy for Doge an hour or so ago, 2-3 hours ago. That hasn't really gone much of anywhere, but it did get you up from 34 to 35. So on the 5 minute chart, it might have seemed huge. Atobit is super busy. I do check in with him from time to time. I'll send him another text. He is a busy boy, and hopefully we will maybe get to talk to him over this weekend or something next week. Ethereum. James Nguyen wants to look at Ethereum. ETH/USD. Remember, this is the cheat code works for any security. So decentralized bonds, gold, commodities, like it doesn't really matter. 4 out of 4 buy signal on the 5 minute. Hasn't really gone anywhere. Look on the hourly. On the hourly, so earlier we saw a pretty compelling 4 out of 4 buy on Ethereum. This was from like a couple days ago. So there's a compelling buy here. That would have got you from 3,700 all the way up to 4,000. Now then there was a 3 out of 4 buy, sell. That's the most important piece, is that we had the sell signal as well. So this track up here was entirely predicated by a clear and compelling 4 out of 4 buy and then a 3 out of 4 sell. So in that sense, that would have been your ticket to a crypto rip that you would have actually been able to get out of. Krimmer says he's going to sell on the way up and on the way down to not miss it. Who knows what will happen with them killing, selling, stopping it all together. Illegal stuff, you never know. They're selling on the way up and the way down. That's Krimmer's exit strategy, right? Have your own. Don't just base it off of someone else's. People are saying that Wanda selling their positions is good. I want to read some DD about that. Like, I could see a potential argument, but I'm not sure if it's like, I'm not sure if I'm missing something here. So 10 consumer, blah, blah, blah. Should I buy GME? Implied volatility surging. Yahoo Finance users love Dogecoin. Okay. Bitcoin Messiah share the GameStop rage. What is that? What kind of article is this going to be? They share the GameStop rage. Look. Let's take a look at the options chain real quick. Okay, so this is from the 17th, from the 20th. So this is from yesterday. Like, it's from the last few days, GME has been seeing a ton of options on the far out of the money. What? Okay, while that loads. Okay, what is this Bloomberg article saying about Bitcoin? Bitcoin as a FANG. The anti-bank, not the anti-fiat. Okay, what's happening? Amanda Cunliffe says, "Can you tell me how to learn about stocks?" Yeah, just search Andrew Mo, TA 101. Let's see what you get when you search that. Because there's a video out there where I teach you about Technical Analysis 101. Using the simplest learning resource, which is just the internet. Okay, so TA 101, Andrew Mo. What does that get us? There it is. It's the first thing that comes up. Okay, here. There. First thing that comes up, trade like a data scientist, technical analysis 101 for complete beginners. And then it has a couple more other things about GME. But most importantly, that's the top video, Stonks 101. You should watch that after, of course, this live stream. Can I have more coffee? Thank you so much. Yes, Russ L is holding for life-changing money. That's what we like here. Oh. Oh. Ooh. Thank you. Rage! Okay, shall I read this? Bitcoin Messiahs are sharing the GameStop rage. I'm not sure what this is gonna be a news article about. AMC bounced as well, but GameStop is still getting held down by its EMA, surprisingly. I'm a little surprised. Nobody's bashing, guys. Night Sing, Krimmer, Fetkin Fabio, you guys are like OGs. Let's see now. Okay, so what I'm looking at here is SEC suing hedge fund. I want to see more about that story. Read the last page, but this like can't see it. Oh. Okay, Bitcoin is not a currency and other revelations. Bitcoin messiahs share the GameStop rage. This is from Bloomberg again. I'm starting to think that Bloomberg writes just fluffy pieces overall. There's quite a battle at 12.25, says Phil Bill. So yeah, we are looking at today's option chain. What? $63 million of puts? Whoa. Is this the most I've ever seen on GME side? And yet GME is fine in terms of price action today. Who put $63 million of a $300 put? Whoa. Hold on. This needs to change. One sec. Hold on, y'all. I need to change the title because that's the exciting part of today now. Suspicious. 63 million deep butts. I just put sus because suspicious is too long of a word. Hashtag GME. Crypto by the. There we go. But sus isn't like sus. Reese Pizza says, is that the McSneeze delivering the Kofi? Yes. Surfer Smurf is in here too. What's going on? Cody Griffith. I've just been chilling. Markets have been pretty tame today, but have you taken a look at who put this here? $63 million. The next largest anything is $1 million worth of puts at $200. That's still in the money. These are still in the money puts. I don't want to say that option Sonar is broken, but that's sus as hell. Man, they couldn't update my video. Hashtag GME. $63 million in deep in the puts. What is the cutoff for deep in the money? It's pretty deep. Oh, did this. Okay, so that's very suspicious. Over on AMC side is pretty much normal compared to what it looks like on GME side. Yikes. Okay, so that bounce on GME slowly coming up. Ichiba Senpai says, what's up, Poppy? Check out this. You're sending me down a Creator Studio link, and if it's someone else's Creator Studio, I'm not going to be able to access that link. But it depends on what you're trying to get me to see, though. Let me know what you're like me to see. I'm not gonna lie, the bots might be coming to try to spread their Cougar coin, but that's a hilarious crypto. The name of that crypto is very funny. This is what he sent?
Yeah.
Oh, is this music? Is it? Can you listen over a little bit further away? Is that copyrighted music? That sounds like the real music. Yeah, that sounds like the real music.
Like,
I have seen it before. Yes, maybe. maybe we will. We as a reminder. Let's see. Liam Kayar says, search the open interest on $300 strike puts from now till next year. Should we do a podcast each day at night to summarize the day and what is next? I would love to listen to that at work. Rimmer, this is literally that. This is literally that. I sit with you guys through Power Hour and then I summarize what happened today. But yes, we will. Don't forget the 300 Spartans. You can't forget that. But what does the 63 million mean? If they bought all those at a low, they're worth massive. Dollar. Want to see a more motorcycle puppy? Yes, Bryson Lore. Heck yeah. I've been looking at my Twitter inbox recently. Take a look. Okay, AMC taking a quick siesta back down to 12.19 action. Oh, I don't know my Twitter password. Great. 240 says the shenanigans are real. They are real. Let's actually take a look at Ortex to see if we can get a little bit more information here. I'm assuming this number is going to go down to, hopefully it's not going to go down to 13. Okay, it's back. It's up 3%. So this is good news. That means that the shorts are going to keep coming. And they won't stop coming. Look at those GME candles. Look at them go. GME taking a peak above this trend at 177, just $3 away. And let's see how many options are going to be in the money when we get to 180. Well, it doesn't say, but somewhere between 0 and 17,000. Probably like another 3,000, 5,000. Not huge, but it's substantial. Beep, 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 beep. There's a rumor going around that people have a 25K price target for Bitcoin. Uh-oh. Well, I didn't buy the dip, and now it's starting to become like a serious dip. Bitcoin's all the way going down to 12%. Fire sale. Black Friday sale. Oh. Hey, Andre. Who's Andre?
Me too. Andre.
Onconova Therapeutics performed a 1 for 15 reverse split. This means shareholders receive 1 share for every 15 shares they held in their account in May 21st. Great. What's this? That's what that is. He did explain exactly that. Reverse splits happen when there are certain like forces in the market that make sense for either the price action relatively recently, or whatever it's kind of like when when AMC or GME wanted to do an at the market offering, right? They want to be able to contribute to the market forces in a centralized way, versus the normal market forces that are just controlled by you and me, the democratic system. It does work, Ichiba Senpai, but I can't play copyrighted music. But it is hilarious, and I saw that like a week ago. I wanted to show it. What does sharing the Bitcoin rate? Update. Go, no go for launch. The checklist keeping GME on the pad. Goals of engagement, funding, cover story, avoiding perception of responsibility. Ow. This is comprehensive. Funding. They needed plausible deniability. That was talked about a while ago. So this is the cover for timing of launch. Jeez, there's so much to go through today. Remember, guys, at 1,000 likes, we're gonna have Meatball dab, and I'm gonna take a big old pull from the Glenfiddich. Meatball, come. Yeah, give me a hand. Business. Look at him and his tongue. Look at him. Aw, he's like, no, don't look at me. Embarrassed. Sheesh McGeesh is in the house. What's going on? Freelance Chase wants to talk about XRP. XRP is something that, so here, you can take a look at Ripple. XRP. I think I need to tether that with USD. XRP, slightly lower than $1. The $1.80 before the crypto crash. Crypto market crashed. It had a series of pretty strong buy signals, and so you would have jumped in a little late if cheat code was the only one that you were following. But if you did have a high risk profile, you could have jumped in at around 80 cents and then continued that train upward to $1.20. That's 50 cents, 50%. And now you're coming back down. So once again, if you realize that the buy signal might not come at a punctual time, take a look at the squeeze and the swing indicators instead. Be able to jump on Ripple. Right now, it seems like it might be on another. If it dips a little bit more, it might have a solid buy signal soon. The Bitcoins just can't decide whether or not it wants to be below 36,000. Every time I buy into Bitcoin, it dips. So as of right now, I'm just holding tight. Bryson Lore has his motorcycle puppy. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to find my Twitter password, and then I'm going to look at that puppy. That's a good line of attack. Well, thank you. Message. Bryson Lore. Motorcycle pup. Oh my. I think you have to airdrop this to me. Drop. I love that motorcycle pup.
Oh wait, not there.
And then I'm going to now pull it up. Whoa. Oh, now brown cow. Got it. Motorcycle pup. So once again, if you are a Mo Monkey and you would like your pup to be shown in the show live stream from now on, all you need to do is put it in the Meatball Army Discord channel. And if you guys aren't a member quite yet, the easiest way is to get your name green, press that join button next to the subscribe button. Ichiba says, just watched Mortal Kombat, so that video had me geeked. Aha! It's a video of Kenneth Griffin fighting against Roaring Kitty. It's pretty good. It's Roaring Kitty, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. So cute. Paul Ruiz says, is there a video to set up the cheat code charts? Yes. So what you do is you take a look at the tutorial that is in the description, or you just ask me and then I will show you my cheat code algorithm settings. Here are the settings for the cheat code algorithm. I could do another one at some other time later this week. Those are the settings. All right, so you take a picture. It'll last longer. And there you go. I'm always so corporate casual. Well, it's the Meatball hoodie back in store. This was out of the store for a month and a half, but now it's back and it's 15% off. We also have Moon Landed mug and the Meatball mug over here. And now we have brand new diamond toe flip-flops. And I just bought some, so I'm going to have some for my feet. Yes, what were you saying? Oh yeah, I haven't done that yet. There's only ever 10 slots in the store at any time.
I told you about the journal.
I forgot. JP Stone got one of their Zoom calls they do for members. They are awesome. Ooh, cool. Wait, what is JP Stone saying? Boo, boo, boo. It's very tiny. That's why I can't see almost anything. I'm very blind. Time for another haircut, Andrew. You might be right.
No.
Okay, back to this pub for a while. Okay, so back to the actual markets. About 18 minutes left. AMC got rejected by the EMA over here, trending below the simple moving average and the exponential moving average now. Whereas this bounce on GME side looks okay, but AMC ideally doesn't close the day this low. If it can retake its VWAP in the last 15 minutes, that was what I was predicting. Hopefully it does. Oh. Hey, when are you going to show those dog pics again from IG? Yeah, that's what's happening now. Instead of Instagram, it's going to be on the Discord channel, the Meatball Army. Put your dogs in that channel. And members have priority. So much more organized. Paul Roy says he's going to have some magnetic signs made for his vehicle. Ooh, cool. Margin or cash account? Definitely cash, unless you want to learn about margin and options and then trade options responsibly. Because if you don't understand how options work, it's really easy to lose a lot of money. But if you do want to be able to learn about options, then sure, a margin account, but you will have your shares lent out to negatively affect the squeeze. If that's on your conscience, if that's okay with you, go about it. Just don't shoot the messenger here. Meatball, you good? Good? Sweet. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. That's for 300 likes, Meatball. Let's see. What's the Discord? Bryson is asking. It's down in the description. Or you can press the join button or the subscribe button and you will get access to the Discord as well. Joseph says, should I make the switch now? Sure. Press the link in the description that says free stocks. Use Webull. That's what I use. I'll just change it for you to make it say, what is your name? Joseph. Joseph Catchum. Make the switch, Joseph. There. Now that in the description it says make the switch, Joseph. Easy for you. Ooh, yeah, heck yeah, Harry. Show me what kind of dog. Hold on, I have to sneeze. Oh my god, it's the mixed sneeze. Hold on, you're putting too much pressure on me. I wanted to sneeze so bad and now it's gone. This is just like real life. Oh no. Hold on, wait. I was expecting you to put pressure on me, so I preemptively let myself down. This is a mind
Why
game.
don't you like breathe?
What if I just sneeze like when you
Yeah.
when you never expect it? Like Tachu!
Achoo!
Tachu. They can't sell your shares without your permission. They can borrow your shares without your permission. Oh no, Cody's talking about Robinhood. Yes, they definitely can. So yeah, Robinhood bad. Robin Hooded my sneeze. Really Robin Hooded my sneeze here. Okay. Look at the lights as Bahia Bulldogs. Hold on. No, I'm just like 40% ready to sneeze.
Because looking at light.
Yeah. Some sort of like light triggered sneeze effect in your brain.
Oh, I've never heard of that.
Doesn't work for everyone. Meatball wasn't getting enough exercise. That's true. Look at him. He's a fit, so fit now. Like, don't talk about me. Save yourself from Robin Hood. Not even once. Not even once, kids. So I drew these dotted lines because I'm imagining there's going to be some manipulation in the last 12 minutes. But if the technical patterns play out, this is where these stocks should be going. Reason why is because there is a triple indicator bottom out for GME, EMA, the simple moving average, and this 176 level of support. Even though the VWAP is trending below it, it should be bouncing. And for AMC, this double bottom playing out right now is not strong, right? It's not from a downtrend. In fact, there was some consolidation at that level before, but there should be an opportunity for AMC to try to retake its own VWAP. It needs a little bit of volume. Do you hear it in my voice? I just sorry. I just have to sneeze.
You just need a tickle.
He's loading.
I'm just kidding.
Oh, try closing and covering your eyes first, then look at the light, okay? Nope.
I definitely feel like now.
The light triggering sneeze is called Achu. Might be an acronym for something. Okay, 11 minutes left. Had a good look at this dog here. This dog. I do want to be able to understand how I want to make this video. I'll make this video right now. SEC sues hedge funds, filed 5/19/21, states naked short selling is illegal, asks for a July trial. Read the last page. Okay, so let's take a look. This is just my face. Friends, family, countrymen, ape men, and women, and whatever between. You guys have to understand that we are talking about hedge funds getting the very first nail in its coffin from the Gensler, the Gary himself, throwing on down the first lawsuit to hedge funds filed 2 days ago. Today is May 21st. We're about 10 minutes from the after hours starting. This is the last moments of Power Hour, and I want to tell you that 1,200 likes on this video would make me and Meatball very happy. So if it isn't quite there yet, comment out which like you are in the comments down below, and let's look at this. July trial. That's within a month and a half. We're looking at the court SportListener.com. Summary: this action concerns the misconduct of a registered broker-dealer BTIG, which repeatedly violated the order marking and locate requirements of Rules 200G, 203B1 of Regulation SHO. Regulation SHO regulates the short selling here of securities and was designed in part to restrict naked short selling and to reduce failures to deliver. Boom! This is the actual piece of the puzzle that we need to validate where we are going, which is straight on up. So we're not only going to talk about this, we're also going to talk about what Gensler has in store and the technical price action for AMC in this video. If you're looking for GME, well, you're going to have to wait for the video that comes after this one. But we are going to cover AMC here and GME coming up in just a hot second. So once again, let's take a look at the top comment here. SEC seeks injunctive relief, disgorgement of ill-gotten gains with prejudgment interest and civil penalties, which means in all the legal mumbo jumbo that they want them to have back pay based on how much they hurt the market overall. And with interest, right? So this is going to be some pretty exciting stuff. How do you figure out what the actual damages to a stock like GME and AMC are from months, years of invasive, naked, counterfeit short selling? Well, now we're going to be able to see Gary's doing his job, right? It's sad that it took this much systemic risk, but it's still a diamond hands win. Now Gorilla's got to get real justice with some jailing instead of just losses. Kenny, are you sweating it yet? So AMC, we're looking at this double bottom here, playing softly to itself because we always expect a little bit of manipulation in the last 10 minutes of market open. So when the markets were opened this morning, we had, let's zoom out a little bit, give you a little bit of a sneak peek here. AMC price action still around that 50% retracement, right at 1280. So when we took up to 1280 and that was rejected soundly after that, the beginning of the day, let me get rid of my drawings real quick. The VWAP has been trending above the price action ever since. So that is a little bit of what we call shorts coming back around and weighing down the market. How do we know that? To be sure, well, we have finally seen one positive short interest change in Ortex for the first time in a long time. So what we need to see is this number that was originally going down from 20-ish% now all the way down to 15, slowly rise back up. So this was around 90 before out of 400 million total free float. Now this number is starting to rise up again. So we like to see that. We like to see that the hedge funds are not quite done hurting AMC's chances of rolling into a gamma squeeze, which was very close to this week alone. So this is the breakdown that you guys need. We saw quintuple digit numbers almost all week after the seismic changes last Thursday. When we had that crazy price action, we had a AMC squeeze trending number one and AMC jumping above quintuple digits here, about 120,000 open in the, calls in the money expiring May 21st. So at $13, right, we're not anywhere close and we are 6 minutes away. We would have been adding 43,000, just another 50% more calls in the money. And if you take a look at the options Sonar here, you will be able to see that it's pretty much still 50-50 with a good amount of people now just today adding to the $16 strike and optimistic people still buying out the money, way out of the money calls at the far end at $40. But still, AMC looking good. We have to make sure that you understand that there is also development in China. Once again, giving a finger, maybe not the thumb, but to the stonks and the crypto market that we cared about. We heard in the beginning of this week that China decided crypto is bad and could crash the entire market. So that's why we're seeing that Black Friday sale right around here. for Ethereum down 15%, Dogecoin down 13%, and Bitcoin down 11%. But when we take a look at AMC's price movement downward, we have to point out that Wanda is officially nearly entirely out, right? Wanda Group Co., the conglomerate founded by Chinese billionaire Wan Jianlin, is apparently almost completely exited his investment from AMC, marking another retreat from overseas markets for a once rapacious conglomerate. Now, one of the most important pieces to remember is that this is more about divesting from any non-Chinese investments. So it's not just AMC overall, not just because the A in AMC really isn't that Chinese coming into it. The company spanning malls, films, sports, and theme parks was among Chinese conglomerates that accumulated some of the world's largest debts after snapping up overseas trophy assets, often at premium prices. So one of the things that you have to pay attention to is the overall market outlook on the stocks that you care about. So when you take a look at technical analysis and think, well, if we were to see that bounce, we would have been able to call this double top or this double bottom. If you guys haven't had a chance to look at technical analyses with yours truly, then just search Andrew Mo, Technical Analysis 101, and you'll be able to see it. I know that Roaring Kitty is a face for GME more so than for AMC, but it's important to be able to remember that technical analysis still really does matter. And for that effect, let's play this quick 1-minute video from the man himself, as the markets are about to 3 minutes away.
Analysis. Ooh, right? I mean, now even the value folks are shaking their heads at me. But I don't know what to say. The charts do a good job of illustrating the trends, prevailing sentiment, and even the fundamental events that are unfolding, which is frustrating as a fundamentals-focused value investor, because I've invested in stock in the past, and then after the fact, I'll look back on the chart. I'm just thinking, damn, all that fundamental research I did, I could have just been tracking the chart. And not always, right? It's not perfect, but the technical analysts know this, but it's a good enough shortcut that it should be used. Now, by the same token, right? You have many value folks who are criticizing the charts, saying that they're following everything. And the technical analysts, they do the same thing. They think the fundamentals folks that they're all crazy for looking at that stuff. And the truth is, I think both sides have a point, and so that's why I'm always I think it's beneficial to use both. That's part of my edge. I feel I'm kind of surprised more people don't.
That's kind of the edge, right? You have to be able to understand that both of these processes comes from the heart. That apes don't fight apes, even AMC versus GME, and especially not fundamentals versus the pattern trading. If you guys want to continue learning with the goals here, which is getting your own financial freedom, your own passive income, and jumping on board to 90,000 subscribers, we're going to give a major swag giveaway, including some major fat discounts right now. 15% off almost all of the merch, including this guy on AndrewMoMoney.com. Well, that's one way to do it. The chart analysis tool that I was using is called Webull. Go ahead and grab your 2 free stocks in the description down below, and thank those of you who made this possible. Now I'm going to go back and chill with you guys after hours. If you guys want to join us live, then turn on your bells, right? I know a lot of you have subscribed, but turn on your bell notifications so you don't miss another one. For now, but not for forever. Peace. All right. Markets are almost closed. AMC did actually end up getting shenaniganed. Pushed one more time, trying to push below 12. Not going to happen, hedge funds. We're sending AMC our energy here. 12:05, 12:10. Rose 5 cents in the last minute, and we are out of here. Boom, boom, boom. Day is over. So that was a little bit of the AMC analysis, the AMC, what you need to know from the day. We have not done the GME yet, so that's coming up in just a second. Patience is a virtue. But those of you who did spend the day with us, we have AMC at 12:09. That's the closing price here on Webull. Your broker might say something different. They'll eventually all agree at the end of the day. Not that important, because at the end of the day, we were looking at how many of these options here? About 80,000, right? So at 12:05, there's still 83,000 calls expiring in the money. We missed out on 43,000 that are now. There's thousands more, but those between this price and $13 have expired worthless. We are also looking at 50 million volume, slightly less than yesterday, with GameStop at 4 million. Significantly more, actually. Yesterday we only had 2.5 million in terms of volume for GameStop. So GameStop had a pretty positive day despite the very suspicious $63 million of deep in the money puts, which we'll talk about in just a second. Who put that there? Diamond Hand says, holy crap, what's next? Do you have predictions of what volume we'll actually see? Likely, we already had a big insight into that when the gamma squeeze happened in January and in March. So take that into consideration, that March was probably the lowest volume we can have with a substantial squeeze. Jacked to the T's. Can you explain the $300 puts? Gladly. That's actually what's coming up right now. Give me a hot second. Bring back the old bell. Could use more cowbell. I'll ring both bells. How about that? Let's see. Indie Rad Mama. We're going to give GME the love it needs right now. I want to be able to make sure that AMC got out of the way first, and then we're going to do GME. Could Gensler's interventions have a negative impact on Mother of all short squeezes? Trying to think of the implications of negative government intervention. The only bad way is if he takes advice from like Jim Shamer, by giving like everybody like one price for the stock they have and just dealing with that there instead of actually letting the squeeze happen. That hasn't been talked about in any of the congressional hearings, basically. So I feel like we're pretty much set with bad government stuff. It still could be non-spoken of bad stuff. But as of right now, in the zeitgeist of what the government could do, we should be okay with whatever they're planning to do right now. They're not suing the American people. They're suing hedge funds. Seems like they're on our side for now. Let's see. Anybody know whether this is real? Whoa! No, but jokes aside, we really can't know if this is real. Dirk Schultz says, I have 125 shares. Will I be a happy space monkey? Dirk, you have that golden pin next to your name, that golden moon. So you should know that you're going to be very, very happy. I'm surprised there's some gold people here. What's going on? No, gold just means how long they've been a member. They've been a member for more than like 2 months now. Crazy. Also drew 40 too. Don't worry about anything. If we hold, we win. If you can afford to buy, then buy. So help me God if you sell. It better be because you absolutely have to, or you're part of the problem. Wagging your finger, says Drew 40. Yo, what's up, Zion Visionary? We're talking about the GME breakdown of today in just a second. Bitcoin's Messiah share the GameStop rage. I still want to be able to at the very least like give this a quick overview, although it's not very, I don't think it's only GME related. This is a Bloomberg article about the whole thing. So we have this, and we have the very suspicious $63 million of puts that is so large it makes everything else seem tiny. Like here's like 1/3 of a million of calls here, but you can't even see it. Vegas Chef Andrew in the house. What's up? What's going on, friends? What up, Moon Platoon? What's up? Just chilling. We got those ducks. Throw those ducks, gorillas, scissors, whatever it is. If you guys been here since the beginning of Power Hour, y'all the real MVPs, throwing those scissors in the chat right now. Let's go. Get the energy level up, because we are gotta get this Glenn chugging down 1,000 likes when Professor Meatball is going to do a dab. You going to do a dab, bud? Oh, he had to put his head down because he knew he was getting a scratchy. Okay. So Bitcoin is not a currency and other revelations. What exactly is this trying to say? Anger is an energy. This is an actual Bloomberg.com article. In this respect, the GameStop Corp saga is very similar. Both are motivated by anger and a genuine righteous desire to right the wrongs of society, whether by toppling unscrupulous speculators or a corrupt government imposition. I'm not sure if any of these two are actually the right one here. Uh-oh, there was drama. Dun dun dun. Cody Griffith, that's a good idea actually. So I already have playlists that I could link everybody to. There's one for GME and one for AMC. If you head to the channel proper, you'll be able to see those two playlists. What up, Mo Money? What's up, Derek Gapuz? Good name. Okay. Now that people are filing in, let's take a look at the GME story today. Especially since I want to be able to take a look at this, which is actually super long. This is just a huge list of what GME is setting up for. Rules of engagement. This is getting huge. Nothing but the rain, sir. Bitcoin as a thing. Yeah, I'm not sure if any of these articles are really what we're trying to do here, but we are gonna have a GME breakdown in just a second. We don't need an article to get us there. Okay, so AMC looking normal. GME up to 20.42% now. 12 million. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 million. Make a wish. That's the current short interest. Isn't that fun? We're having fun here. Roberto Gama, what's up? Will I be here over the weekend? Maybe. If there's something interesting to talk about. Maybe we'll talk about crypto. You guys want to see that? Matthew Rappaport. Happy Friday. What's going on, Matthew? Indie Rad Mama coming in here. Is VWAP dropping like that on AMC mean that big purchase at 1209? Do you mean when the VWAP changed from market open to after hours? Like this? Because this is just normal. Because the volumetric weighted average price is driven by whatever the market open volume is. But after hours is completely different volume, so it has to reset. Ow. Crypto keeps bleeding. Ethereum's almost down 20%. It might be time to come in there. Ah, the crypto market's just so enticing. Y'all realize, the dude over there says, y'all realize the world thinks of us as amateur traders, right? We need to be fighting that very stigma in order to get FOMO on the short squeeze to really hit home for people. Mab Music's telling me what his wish is about. Don't tell me. Might not come true. We don't do dates here, Matthew. So take your June 2nd and get out of here. Just joking. It's we'll cover June 2nd when it becomes a little bit more relevant. Yeah, more parm. Trey's Meatball Sub is in here wanting more parm. Can we get more parm, Meatball? Yes? No? Okay, I'm gonna pour the Glen just so that that's an option. Oh, that's a good smell. Recounting June 2nd results will come when? Only day we do is June 8th. Okay, well. Oh, look, the amount of concurrent viewers is equal to the number of short interest in GME. 12.34 million. That can't be a coincidence. Do I have lamp? I can get lamp. Is that what kids are into these days? You have a lamp? I have a ring light. Does that count as lamp? See, Brokerage is getting sued for turning off buy. I saw that Brokerage is getting sued for short selling practices, which is honestly better. But Andrew Vanderhelm, send me a link so that I can find out, so I can look into it. Ooh. People thinking of... Some of your usernames are pretty dang funny. Amateur, I didn't hear no bell, says Little Tiato. Little Tito? Tiato? Is this live, says Lord Raja? It must be. I just broke the fourth wall right there. Oops, didn't mean to sip it. 500 more likes, y'all.
Hey.
No sipping. Meatball is lamp, you're right. Okay, let's do the GME video at this point. I don't think this video is very good. I don't think this article is very good. Inflation scare update. Anti-bank, not the anti-fiat. What was the thing that talked about GME here? GME. Maybe it's GME. GameStop. There's a painful generational angle. Why are old people so tied up in this? This article is so rambly. Okay. There must be like a better super stonk. Super stonk video about this. So you guys are coming in, you're wondering if there's going to be an after hour squeeze. Well, we'll find out. We'll look at it together. Price action after hours Friday. This is the last chance for you guys to actually take a good hard look at the recap for today and what we should expect on Monday. Rascal's coming in. Vodka and cream soda. Here's to you, Andrew, from Andrea, your oldest lady follower, 75. Any other lady followers in here? Let's a challenge. Hunger Games, but for how old you are. Oh.
I literally.
Okay, let's see. GME is the worst kept secret from the DD here. Oh, Hank returns from the dead. Hank is here with more DD. Andrea likes my hair down and fluffy. Okay. Good. That's good. Yeah. Hair down and fluffy. Yep. Rascal mentioned it. Okay, I'm waiting for Reddit to not be dead. Bro Cobra, what's up? Thanks. Thank you. Appreciate you watching in here. Andrew Swole Money. SEC is truly cracking down. It's actually coming down hot. We got dealt a royal flush. They only win by getting us to fold. Our job is simple. Hodl, not foldle. That's fun. Corey, age 60 female. Nice. Oh, Rue is throwing some beer emojis in the chat. Love that. Meatball is also my favorite YouTuber. Okay. So it looks like this is actually good DD. It is long, because once again, it's Hank. Hank, a long time ago, sent me his DD in email. He was like, hey, it's me, Hank. I think that's straight up Steve Buscemi. That's Steve Buscemi. Not Gary Gensler. It's easy to confuse them, but that's, I know which one's which. 37 male, recently divorced and future millionaire. What's up, JP Stone? That's the right attitude here. 4-year-old Maddie loves watching you for Professor Meatball. Aww. Genevieve. Would you like to try? Miss Genevieve. There it is. Cody Griffith says new T-shirt. This is now back in the store. This has been out of the store on Andrew Mo Money for a month and a half, and now it's back. Scooter McDuder is coming up. Oh, June 8th is my birthday, so obviously that's when Moon. Call up Reddit and let them know. Scooter McDuder, happy birthday! Early. That's super early. That's 3 weeks into your birthday. Everyone relax. It's not Scooter McDuder's birthday quite yet. Okay, let's do this DD here. DD dump. I can't really read his DD word for word because he's just so vulgar. Nothing against your vulgarity, Hank, but it's just like how much of this is vulgar and how much of this is like actual DD. That's the trouble here. JPow. Hank returns. Okay, I'm gonna cover this in just a second. Interest to start a matchmaking service for the chat. Yes, exactly. Dating, Andrew Mo dating. Andrew Mo romance. You can mow anything. You can mow romance. You can mow. Ethereum's down 20%. Call it right here. Bitcoin's down 13. Yo, okay, before I do this GME video, I want to be able to make sure I don't miss this huge dip here. Holy moly, let's take a look at whether or not Ethereum is at its bottom here. The lowest it's been for a long time. Timestamp. The greatest time. Nick Gangley. You can mow anything. That's epic. Andrew Mo D&D. That's it. Andrew Mo the lawn. Okay. All right, so let's take a look at price action here. Now that's actually pretty interesting how GME was able to try and retake 180 today. It was rejected early at 177. And that's where it was rejected twice more. So this is actually 3 extra touch points. This is a new level of resistance. Okay, comprehensive GME video coming here. Let's do that first, and then pay attention because Ethereum already has starting to bounce. Ethereum's already starting to bounce. Ether, when am I going to buy you? Bitcoin is down 13%. If you guys are wondering how I'm going to be buying these cryptos, I'm going to be using BlockFi. If you guys don't have your $250 of free Bitcoin yet on BlockFi, this is now the chance because it's so low. You can get much more Bitcoin if the price of Bitcoin is lower when you join. Andrew Mohawk, there we go. Gish McGeish is in here. We will have ape babies from this dating service. Andrew Mo, murder, mystery, and money. Hey, I love murder mysteries. Okay, no more dilly dallying. Let's do this GME video. Ladies and gents, Professor Meatball is here with us, and we need to understand everything that you, moving into the weekend, need to know about GME coming forward. Thanks to Uncle Home Depot Hank69 coming in here, giving us the DD dump you guys need, but also some price action first for GME, because when we saw this epic rip from 170 all the way to 179, that's a $9 rip. And from there, we have actually started to create a new level of resistance. So first of all, if you guys are wondering what these teal lines are doing and how I decide they go on here, I'm looking for majorly 3 touch points, especially when there's price action that can't be explained, such as being rejected early on in the beginning of the market open at a brand new touch point. This is 178, and that is going to give us another touch point down in the end of the trading day. So from there, we were losing our momentum, but we came up on top at a high of 179.24, 3.6 million volume. Honestly, not great, but it's still substantial for the amount of price action, right? Because even with less than half of even with, how much is this? The average is 20 million. So that's less than 20% of the total at 3-month average for GME in terms of volume, and we were still able to have some pretty substantial price action. I'm also going to explain by the end of the video what this suspicious $63 million worth of puts is doing here on option Sonar. This is the most we've seen deep in the money puts on GME as a put wall at $300 strike. So for all of that and more, stick to the end of the video. I'm going to go fast. I'm going to be giving you guys what to pick out from Uncle Hank's DD. Make sure to go down to the description, give him a fat thumbs up, because we have dug into a lot of his DD in the past, including that Iliad, which he sent directly by email to this show. So if we haven't quite yet gotten to 1,200 likes on this video quite yet, then go ahead, comment out which like you are, and as your duty, let's get going. First of all, I have to tell you, I think this is Steve Buscemi. I don't think that's Gary Gensler, but I think the rest of you know that. So this is a quick intro about what kind of data DD dump there is going to be. COVID-19, Jerome Powell, and January squeezes. They think that everyone, us and Wall Street included, has brushed off just how crazy the end of January was, right? 5 stocks had squeezed to double the value. This is just a quick setup of, if you guys don't know much about what happened to GME or AMC, this will get you pretty much all the way into the story. So that is a brief history. And COVID-19 and how COVID-19 relates to the overall trends here. We also have a chart to give you a picture of the volume and the short volume of the SPY, S&P 500, one of the most commonly referenced ETFs out there that holds 500 of the most stock, right? There really isn't a formal definition of bigness, but 500 of the biggest stocks here. Obviously, this does not give a full picture of the market, but it does give you a general picture that shorting increased dramatically during the COVID crash. So yeah, they shorted. They shorted a lot, and it makes sense. It was rational. Remember how they said that certain struggling companies would be pushed to the brink of bankruptcy? Now a great shorting opportunity. So they shorted BB, COS, EXPR, Nokia, AMC, and GME extensively. They were trying to make a lot of money. Then Jay Bao comes in here, boom, boom, boom. He is printing out the money. He turned on the money machines an unprecedented amount. So here is a source from the Board of Governors on the Federal Reserve System, right? Billions of dollars coming out of that money printer from 2008 all the way into 2020. And grayness, I believe, is periods of recession from the last time I've read one of these charts. So no one saw that coming. They mean that people don't take the time to realize that the market is literally $100 higher now than it was pre-COVID, and we haven't even fully reopened. Nobody could have predicted that. So why does that matter? Well, In their opinion, this observation highlights an absolutely terrifying market situation. We all know that naked abusive shorting has been around for a while. In fact, the last video that I mentioned that was mostly about AMC, but also involves you guys, GME, Friends, and Apes, because the first SEC lawsuit against hedge funds for naked shorting has now come into play as of 2 days ago. So we're looking at Gary Gensler actually taking moves, not Steve Buscemi, Gary Gensler taking moves to change the game here. Let's see. There has been great reporting in the sub by the repo market, which demonstrates liquidity issues. Liquidity issues are insanely dangerous in today's market conditions. The Fed has been aggressively pursuing quantitative easing policies when it buys bonds and other assets to help stabilize prices. All of this is summarized in the Everything Short and the House of Cards DD, of which we had an exclusive interview with Austin Tobit, and part 2 is on the way. So we'll have him back on the show when part 2 drops. It terrifies them because it means that institutions are over leveraged because of the easy money interest rates, and we are nearing a liquidity crisis, and inflation could force Fed to hike rates. What happens when all of these things meet? The house of cards falls. So let's say that there's an economic downturn, not a collapse, not a recession, not a depression, but a significant correction. That will lead to margin calls, the big squeeze, right? And if you get a margin call, you have a significant short stake in, let's say, GME, right? That would make you ducked. Let's make it clear. We should not be praying for the economy to collapse. A collapsing economy means people lose their jobs, pensions, and people die. So this is not what we're hoping for. We are praying that eventually the government steps in or regulations step in that makes it so that we can orderly cause a squeeze and the greatest transfer of wealth possible without hurting everyone else participating in the markets. So that's the main problem here. We are already setting us up as scapegoats. We saw that interview with Kenneth Griffin from weeks ago, maybe months ago at this point, where he was going to point to the stimulus checks and at you for causing whatever economic disaster that's coming up soon. And you're probably pretty sure that all you did was buy and hold a stock. Their DDs have been laced with comparisons of the SPY, VIX, and GME. So they have a negative, GME has been having a negative beta, which is inversely proportional to the SPY. That's all you need to know. People talk about negative beta all the time, just means that it trends inversely to the rest of the stock market. However, it does seem that GME is consolidating to earnings and the annual meeting coming up very soon. Obviously, this could be broken at any time, or they could be wrong, because here is what they drew for GME. There's a downtrend coming down here from March. So there's March 19th here. So this is a downtrend coming from March's gamma squeeze and the wedge lining up right around that blue question mark here. So the earnings is coming soon, and June 9th is also the annual meeting the very next day. So 69, that's very nice. Those of you who popped a quarter, whoa, I can't read any of that. It would make sense for GME to consolidate up to this point. Last earnings, we saw a big move. This earnings, however, comes before the meeting, which is significant, right? Because we're now looking at two major catalysts happening, one after another, with the FTD cycling, which we covered yesterday, converging next week. So within the next 3 weeks, we have some major moves in terms of just picking out a new CEO, right? Picking out a brand new leadership. GME making fat moves ahead, and that's what you needed to know for today. So midday volume spikes. We also talked about this in a previous live stream here, but we have best actual new DD that they have in the post. They said in many of their DDs that the random midday positive volume spikes, they always notice them, as many as you do. They never took the time to document them or to do anything with them. So here is a table of those spikes from the past few weeks. The commonalities in all of these is that they are positive volume. They are the highest candle on their given day by a mile, and they happen between 11 a.m. and 2 p.m. So this is from a few trading days, so it's by no means exhaustive, but they went through and looked, and this has been happening for a very long time and is consistent and common. So this is two of the main takeaways that you need to understand. One, we are looking at significant midday volume spikes, which is once again consistent with my theory that once the hedgies are not paying attention to the price of the stock, the true price really does come out. That happens during no man's land during midday when the stocks are at lunch. This happens roughly around noon EST or around 9 a.m. my time, and it also happens after hours, which is why we watch these price movements so closely around power hour and after hours nowadays. Closing thoughts, right? You guys can take a look here. Too long didn't read. Hank is back. Thanks for your patience. Look closer at the January squeeze. Group of stocks moving in unison. Not a coincidence. So thank you, Hank, for this non-financial advice, and thank you watching for getting to this part of the video. If you want to be able to also take a look at option sonar, to just take a look at this put wall. We've explained put walls on this show before, but this is one of the largest ones that we've seen in a long time. So expect more at 300 strike. This is the last time we saw this was around like some 20 or maybe even 30 some $million worth of puts at 300, and then the next few days we saw millions more. So it's not like this is going to be an isolated movement. Thank those of you who support the show with your hard-earned tendies prior to that squeeze, because we're going to be sharing in some hard-earned tendies when that squeeze actually happens. This shirt is 15% off on andrewmomoney.com, including mugs and socks and new diamond toe flip-flops. And if you guys didn't know, you can get 2 free stocks on Webull with the link in the description, or $250 of free Bitcoin with the BlockFi link in the description. We'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace. Okay. Back to the after hours. Paying attention to it. You guys had questions. I'm going to cover them in just a second. Sheesh McGeesh. Let's get Andrew to tell us his squeeze song. When did I start having a squeeze song? Tell me what my squeeze song is so I can better understand what's happening. Everyone drop a pause in the chat. What is my squeeze song? Do you know what my squeeze song is?
Everyone is talking.
Oh.
It's not that you.
Oh, like what song? Don't Stop Me Now sounds like a good one. It has to be classic. It can't be like it can't be something modern like Billie Eilish, like Bad Guy, you know.
Why not?
Like it has to be has to be a classic.
That song would be a classic.
Yes.
Maybe something from like the.
It could be. DJ got us falling in love again. Heck yeah. Hotel Motel Holiday Inn. That's not a bad choice either.
Mr.
Mana Yasin. I did already make a video about AMC and Wanda exiting its stake in AMC. So check that out, or just go back in the live stream to find out about that. Andrew was fast with them tweets. What did you tweet? What did I tweet? You can mow anything. 117. Yeah, Nyan Cat, Little Einsteins, right? It's gotta be a Kids Bop version of Rocket Man. Oh yeah, Rocket Man, Fly Me to the Moon. I think mine would be Fly Me to the Moon. I'll go with that one. Andrew Mozart. Stairway to Heaven. Squidward's Nose by Cupcake.
Yes. No, wait. Has to be no. You love Cupcake.
Surface Smurf wants me to look at a specific post. I'm gonna try to look for it. Yes, say more about Cupquake.
Cake. I like maybe
Cupcake.
Yeah,
Cupcake.
Deep Throat.
No. We don't want to be. We don't want to be.
I wanna eat.
No.
I can't.
No.
My nails.
No.
So I'ma pick it up.
No. We're gonna get.
Mouth wide open.
No. We're getting a cease and desist right now from Cupcake.
The dentist.
Is it this? GameStop is the worst kept secret. Is this it? Because I looked at that earlier. Too long didn't read. The longer this plays out, the more we learn about the corrupt system. Naked short selling is the worst kept secret on Wall Street. Everyone knows what's going on. Yeah, that's not bad. Okay, so this is from Anon F the hedge funds. Wu-Tang Triumph. DJ Khaled, all I do is win. More money, more problems. Ooh, shoot, that's not a bad choice.
The most obvious name kind of.
Fair enough. Baby Shark. My name. The name comes from the name. Cake by the Ocean, which is Sheesh McGeesh, loves that song. Jeffrey wants me to explain VWAP. The volumetric weighted average price is this orange line here. Let me highlight it. Ignore this gap down because this is not indicative of the volume falling. It's just the difference between after hours and market open. So the volumetric weighted average price gives you a sense of how the volume changes the actual price. So price can change without volume, as you can see from almost no volume, but it still allows you to give a better sense of the true price, an unmanipulated price of where the volume should go. Now that said, volumetric weighted average price only takes into consideration volume on the lit markets, not the dark pools. So that also gives you a suspicion that even when volume doesn't seem like it matches the VWAP, it still could actually be based in volume from the dark pools getting displaced from the lit markets. Little Dicky save that money. Mo woman, mo cry. Mas tequila. DBH, not much DD in that, but it's a good pep talk. Kenneth C. Kenneth Griffin. That dude over there, how does the $250 work? It is a like 3-month period where they make sure that you're not just like trying to get the $250 and run, and then they'll deposit it in your account. I think I almost got mine because it has been almost 3 months. CCR, Tantrum by Ash Nico, LOL, or Deal With It. Good for burning some hedgy butts down. Another one bites the dust. So AMC has seen red for 3 days, but that's after an 8-day rip. That's not anything to scoff at, right? Also, it's only been low single digit dips these past few days for AMC. I feel like overall AMC is doing okay. GameStop over here still trending underneath 176. Like, give it some time, right? How many of us were all stars right away? Space Jam, I believe I can fly. Space Jam 2 is not out yet, right? But there's a bunch of trailers on it. MIA by Paper Planes. All I want to do is bop, 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 bop. Can we talk BTC? Oh yeah, so now we're actually back to talking about this near 20% dip on Ethereum. Is Bitcoin having a signal quite yet? So Ethereum might this rate, but let's look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin. On the hourly, not much, but honestly, there hasn't been any 4 out of 4s except this one. This one didn't take hourly. I would much rather look at it in the 5-minute. So you might have looked at this 4 out of 4 buy and thought that would have been a good idea. That would have not been a good idea. Only at 36. Last time I bought Bitcoin was at 50, so that's why I'm a little bit hesitant. But if you're too afraid to buy the dips, then you don't deserve to make money, is what somebody probably said one time. Viv, thank you for the super. That's a cute sticker. Bad Bunny, Cobra. Corey Burke is making this playlist later. Heck yeah. Moon Platoon playlist. YMCA. Better have Little Einsteins and Baby Shark and everything else that people have said here. Is Wanda selling shares a positive for Apes? It was clearly a negative to begin, but now that the Bandit has been ripped off, I think AMC surviving that is kind of like AMC surviving the at the market offering, which was very positive, right? Now that Wanda has given its shares away and we haven't seen any major negative price action, I think that that's now becoming a positive. DZ well-dressed man. I ain't happy, I am glad. I got sunshine in a bag. I'm useless but not for long. My future is coming on. I wish I could play any of these songs. No. No. I can sing them. I can't sing them in the tune, I'm pretty sure. I think there's like, I can sing like a portion of a song with it like for like 3 seconds or something. Meatball dab and shot a Glen so we can all get lit. Okay, let's make this easier. I said 1,000 likes before. Let's drop that down to 800, right? So 800 likes, and I finish this shot of Glen, and Meatball does a dab. We're making it easier here. Laughing straight to the bank. Can you hear the people saying, that's the musical theater inside me? Boom. Okay, so on the 5 minute, we just got the swing signal from cheat code on Bitcoin. So take a look at Doge as well. Doge getting that swing? It is. Okay, all cryptos are getting the swing signal here. The last time Doge had a 4 for 4, it did actually pick up positively. Only like 2 cents though, but that's something. I would say my money's betting on Ethereum because it's just so hammered. The price has been hammered to oblivion. Already up 3% from getting near down 20%. Crypto market keeps coming back being like, hey, you wanted to buy the dip? I got you, man. When we moon, you better for sure sing. You know what, Julie? That's I'll put my money where my mouth. I'll put my mouth where my money is. When we squeeze, I'ma sing. What will I sing? That's for Meatball to decide. Meatball, come here. Oh, cute. Oh, he's so soft too. I wish you guys could just experience how soft Meatball. He's like the softest furred animal. He's like a chinchilla. Like I've pet a chinchilla before, and Meatball's very close. Derek Gapoose is wondering what the swing signal is. It's very similar to the RSI, but most people don't know how to read the RSI here. When we look at BT, let's look at the crypto markets real quick. So we look at BTC. Let's put Dogecoin up here. If I had the RSI, you would be able to see that this is where the RSI is trending from bearish momentum to bullish momentum. And that gives us a swing signal for a oversold stock climbing back up. For example, Bitcoin is now struggling at 36,000. I'm going to start drawing some resistances here. Crypto markets, here we come. That's perfect. Oh, I love when resistance plays out. Double top here. That come back around, almost. Yeah, it does. So that's a strong resistance there as well. You guys are seeing me set up a brand new technical chart. This time using Webull to chart Bitcoin. Once again, if you guys don't want to use Webull to trade, that's fine. I just suggest you guys use it to chart. Look at that. Easy peasy. 29,000. I really missed out. Could have jumped in at 29,000. Monkey Man Toots and the Maytals. Is that a real song? Replace the word bodies with hedgies in the song Let the Bodies Hit the Floor. What brokerage am I using? I'm using Webull. Use the link in the description. Or use SoFi. Most of my six-figure portfolio is actually in SoFi. And that's the old buy a stock and then never sell until you die approach. $35K on BTC as support. Oh, baby. So is that what people are waiting for? BTC 35K? Do this. Sheesh McGeesh says, killing them softly. Ooh, okay. Harry wants to look at Matic. Yes, we can. Matic. Oh, Matic is getting a disjointed 4 out of 4 buy. So this buy here would have brought you up like 7 cents. This buy here is not bringing you up very far, but it is currently oversold. The entire crypto market is oversold right now. AMC ready to blow, says Sourness. AMC had I did a whole AMC video prior to after hours, almost getting finished. So you can take a look at that AMC video. Overall, I think that AMC is taking a breather, but it just needs to overtake its 50% retracement for it to start back on the track towards another squeeze. Bum bum bum. Bum 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 bum. What do you guys want to see in that giveaway on 90,000 subs? Right? Let's think about it together. What do you want me to give away? Because giving away stuff, swag on the merch store is easiest, and then creating custom merch is also easy. Anything else that's like very custom is a little bit more difficult.
Are you gonna reveal?
Oh yeah. I was like, what is this, paper? I love this. Jamming right now. Jamming with you. So we're gonna have this little rocket here. Little rocket man. So this little rocket is one of the 90,000 sub giveaways here. We have enough people like that. We're gonna have a couple of rockets being given out. And yeah, that's just a piece of the what to do when we get up there question. Of course, that's my hedgehog. It's gonna go with my hedgehog collection up here. Perfect. Number letter says we want Meatball's offsprings. I wish I want Meatball's offsprings. How do I get that?
Yo, what does that mean?
I want. No, I'll stand by it.
Oh, okay. Like for Andrew wanting.
No.
2021.
No.
Ew, that's 8. What's 800 minus 700?
87. 500 ways to kill a CEO of theirs might work too. Cool. Playdate with Meatball is a giveaway. Yeah, we'll just fly over. Oh, free cheat code? Ooh, okay. Talk to the founders of cheat code for that. That sounds like a cool idea. We're also going to have the founders of Tiblio coming out soon. So if you guys really want to do more with the options chain, go check out the Tiblio link in the description. We can clone him. We have the technology. What I think about the FTD cycle harmonic convergence, I think that that's huge. In fact, I spent an entire video talking about that. Basically, next week's price action is going to be legit. Diamond cojones. Zuckerberg's sister works for Motley Fool, Citadel, Melvin Fund, Facebook. Found this on Twitter. Had to rejoin AMC groups on FB that were disbanded. Ooh. I didn't know Zuckerberg had a sister. For some reason, he has very like only child energy. Yeah.
Related?
No. Am I selling rocket ships? That would be cool though, but no, I'm not. This is the one of a kind little rocket ship here that we'll be giving away. Yeah, we might.
There's like frogs on the side.
A night hanging with Andrew, says Troy Hurd, and Kevin agrees. Kevin Burton Pitts. One-on-one with Andrew prizes. What do you guys want to do? We're gonna have so much fun. What would you want to do? You want to be there when the Moon Platoon hangs out with me?
Okay. I'll be there. There's another sister, guys.
Gotta hand it to you, bro. You work insane hours every day. Gotta respect the grind. Oh heck yeah. Oh heck yeah. Rooney with yes. Okay, so I did the GME update. I did the AMC update. You guys have any other questions? Otherwise, I will always, as always, pop back in if the markets look extra hot and spicy, flaming hot during the after hours. But this was just a chance for you guys to be able to look at the after hours action and just know the hype is coming. I might switch back to more streams not during power hour next week. So if you guys want to see that, I'll start a poll on the community section. I'll do it right now. Start a poll in the community section that will ask you guys what you want to see. Rascal 834S6 energy rules. You guys dig the new live stream schedule? Remember when the after hours rip happened? That was only 3 days ago. Crazy. Yeah. Love the daily hashtag GME, hashtag AMC, crypto updates, end of day. No, please come back for normal market hours. I will turn on bell. You do you. All the same. Comment below. Okay, there it is. So you guys dig the new this is on the community tab. You guys dig the new live stream schedule? Power hour and after hours with Andrew Mo Money. Welcome to Morning Money with Andrew. Now that's a ticket here. You guys go ahead and give this poll a like. I don't usually like my own polls, so that's why I'm gonna take my like back. And then you go ahead. Tell me what you guys think. Did I mention Wanda selling? I did. And we're gonna you can cover that in the AMC video here. That video needs to cover not only the Wanda selling, but also the new lawsuit against hedge funds. Vegas Chef is like, what if I started streaming around 2 hours before closing? So today I actually tried something different. I started streaming 30 minutes ahead of time, and my viewership didn't catch up until 30 minutes anyway. So it's basically like it's almost like I didn't stream for 30 minutes. So, you know, it's definitely like a guessing game of when you guys want to have these live streams. Do you boo boo? That's it. I thought you were asking do I boo boo? Sheesh McGeesh, when this whole thing goes to the moon, I'm flying out and taking me to Applebee's. Heck yeah. Derek Gapoos, oh man, the Gapoos is in the house, becoming a special operations infantry member of the Moon Platoon. Heck yeah, welcome. Morning updates with prices to watch for during the day. Ooh, okay, Russell giving some good ideas. Whatever floats your boat, homie. And then K2A1314 says first. Might be wrong. No, I think you're right, actually. You are first. Good. Good job. Use the YouTube community tab to let us know when you'll be streaming so we know when to join. I always, well, at least for this week, I stream every day during Power Hour. So it's been pretty consistent. But yeah, I can use that. It'll be easy. I'll use Twitter too, if you guys haven't followed me yet. Instagram or Twitter, Andrew Money down there. Russell says, see if you can do like 30 minutes of news or price levels to look at and stream, then also post as a video for normal people to find during the day and add normal Power Hour stream. That's a good idea. You guys have good ideas. Ooh, the polls on Twitter too?
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. What the wow? Seems like people, well, at least the 20 people that voted so far don't mind after hours. Adam Smith says, hey, serious question. I'm from New York and I'm wondering if anyone knows if Doge is tradable through Gemini here. I don't know. I'm not from New York, so there it is. Okay. Well, I am going to be heading off for the day. Hope you guys realize that you guys are really cool people. We have a few new Grillionaires, so they need to be added up here, and a couple of brand new Moon Platoon members that need to be added up there. So if you guys haven't seen your name up there yet, you will this weekend. So if you guys haven't joined yet, it's your chance to right now. Of course, here's the chance to talk about cheat code algorithm. If you guys like the fact that there were opportunities to catch the bottom of these knives, right? Ethereum is now just hovering down 20% price action. Like, that's 20%. That's huge. You can get up to 20% back if Ethereum bounces tomorrow. So cheat code algorithm will tell you when is the best time to jump in. So make sure to be able to at the very least try it out, right? Give it 30 days. See how cheat code works for you. And finally, thank you for being you. For now, not for forever. Meatball and I are, oh yeah, wait, is it 800 likes yet? Gosh, we're so close and so far. Well, I'll take the shot. Meatball will dab one of these days. 60 likes away, so sad. But Meatball will dab once we hit a like goal. Meatball, you excited for that? Yeah, he is. All right, for now, but not for forever. Peace. Have a good day. Peace out. Yeah. Okay.